is for training purposes in TV news education. Some copyrighted material is used and is credited on screen. However, no more was taken than was necessary to tell the story of the event. YBA claims fair use of material.
Welcome back to Wicked Teen. I'm here with the brotherly duo, Dalton and Dylan. How are you guys doing?
We're pretty good. How are you?
That was some pretty good playing, I have to say.
Thanks.
Those Voices of Angels, I absolutely love that. I never heard anyone cover those songs before, and I really like that. So how about you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves, how old you are, what school you go to, where you live?
Oh, well, I'm 13.
And I'm 12.
And we're from Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Now we're both going to Chapman Middle School in Weymouth because he is going into the 8th, I'm going into the 7th.
So we'll finally be in the same school, and our mom can just drive us at the same time.
I know how it's like. I have a younger sister also. And so, brotherly duo, how did this get started? How did you guys start singing, first of all, by yourselves, and how did you guys become a duo?
Well, as a little kid, I was 4, and I always loved the guitar, always.
My family always thought he was the performer. I was never,
The shy
I could never
one.
sing. I was extremely shy. I couldn't even sing it from my own parents. And one time my dad caught me singing with a video camera, and I stopped singing, cried in the corner.
Oh
I was I couldn't sing at all. Well, and then on top of that, I thought I couldn't sing anyway. And so it all started in 5th grade. And
way back when.
Yeah, and right now I'm going into 8th, but it was in 5th grade, and I was just playing classical piano. I'm classically trained in the piano. And there was a talent show. And I had in mind that I was just probably going to play a classical piece for the talent show. And it was one day, I think it was like an open house in the school,
Yeah,
where my mother went in.
I went in with my mom, and Miss Sullivan,
our music teacher.
Our former music teacher, she came up to me, she's like, "Are you doing the talent show with your brother?" And I said no. And she's like, "Well, why don't you?" And then we started, then I thought about it. I went home, my mom talked to me about it, then we talked about it, and we started looking at songs together, we practiced, and then...
So we made an idea, we had the idea, let's just do it maybe just one time. Just like a little
we
one
add a
time.
variety
That's all it takes,
Yeah.
just one time.
And I still was so nervous about singing. So my mom convinced me that I'll just sing just a little bit. And I'll just play the piano while Dylan just sings the whole song. And I'll maybe back him up on a couple things, but very soft and just light.
I was so nervous.
So then as we go in, we're practicing in months in advance. And it took a while to learn the song. We decided
It was the first time I started playing a actual song on guitar.
And we decided
What
the
song?
song would be Fly With Me by the Jonas Brothers.
Very first song for the little girl.
Fly With Me, does that have anything to do with the Frank Sinatra Come Fly With Me, or is that completely
that's
different?
completely
Whole
different.
Whole different ballpark?
yeah.
So we really liked the song, and we were learning it, and just the instrumentals. We had our music teachers help us out with it. And then my mom heard me humming or something, or singing, and she's like, "Dalton, I think you should sing more." And she kind of what's the word? Encouraged me.
Encouraged you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But encouraged me and wouldn't say no.
And
kind of
she
thing.
just kept pushing you and pushing you,
Yeah.
just giving you a touch.
Yeah, so she made me sing more and more until the song was split up 50-50, instead of my original intention of just singing little backups while
Backups.
Dylan sings the whole thing. So that's how it started, and then...
And then after that, we just thought, oh my God, just by himself, he started out solo
So, okay, let me explain.
Yeah.
I get it. So after the thing, we got huge applause. We opened up for the show. That was great.
Yeah.
And then what happened was we fell in love with it. But then Dylan wanted to pursue sports, so he took a break.
for a year. And
year or
Dalton
so.
took his time performing as a soloist.
Yeah, so I became a soloist and I learned some songs. I was here last year and I performed Imagine by John Lennon. And that was me with the fedora and stuff. And but that was my solo career. And I had the intent of I want to get discovered as a soloist, because Dylan was he's so good at sports. I can't play sports to save my life. But I was starting to play, I was playing piano and singing, and it was really turning out great. And then
one day when I was just playing at home, playing video games, one of my favorite things, I just kind of heard him singing a song, and I'm like, I could add some great harmonies to that, and make it a whole, take it up a whole new level. And I talked to my mom about it, like maybe we can like after the what happened at the talent show become like a duo.
We felt that we'd be more versatile.
Yeah.
If as a duo, because we could incorporate harmonies and
guitar.
and guitar.
another instrument and just more excitement.
Rap.
Like, for example, Justin Bieber, when he performs on stage, not just him, he's got backup dancers and he's got a whole band. So
that's what makes it more exciting.
It would make
Right.
more sense to have another person.
It makes perfect sense.
So
To his company.
That's when I learned how to rap. Like,
Oh,
I'm a rapper too.
You're gonna have to rap for us a little later.
Yeah.
but that's how it got started. And here we are today.
Yeah, and the rest is history, pretty much. I mean, that's great. I love that. So I'm guessing you've played at a lot of events. Can you tell us what a few events you've played at?
One of our most major events was the Jimmy Fund Scooper Bowl at City Hall Plaza.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That was fun because there were over 2,000 people there. And even though they were getting ice cream most of the time, it was like they were watching us.
And it was so fun too because after we performed, we got to get stack 30 cups of like ice cream.
Just little cups, but like 30 of them.
And we like were sick after
We
that.
got
But
really
it was
sick
fun.
after
But it was
Wow,
fun. It was fun.
I think I would be sick also, but that sounds really fun.
And personally, like one of my biggest performance as a soloist was I sang the national anthem at a Boston Red Sox game at Fenway Park.
That is an honor.
For 38,000 people. And that was a lot of fun. That was a great experience.
That must be. So
Did it really well.
You said you want to be discovered. Have you played for anyone famous ever? Do you know?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we what was in March? In March we had an audition
yeah.
for America's Got Talent.
Private audition.
It was a private audition. We sent in a video, I believe, and they called us and wanted us to come in. We didn't hear anything from them, but it was still a huge opportunity to be able to play
from
for
the
them.
producers.
So you didn't
For the-
perform. So did you perform for like Sharon Osbourne?
No,
and-
no,
That was the next stage.
It bypasses all the initial stages into like the producers of the show.
And so they said no.
They didn't give us any feedback.
They didn't give us any feedback.
They already picked the
They're really good at hiding their
winners
faces,
from
like,
Boston.
when we audition. But
Winners from Boston.
Well, that's a shame because you guys have like voices of angels, if I may say so myself.
Oh,
thanks.
That was great. I absolutely love that.
We'll try again next year. I already put it on our video.
So you have a bit of a repertoire. What's your favorite song to perform?
Well, they're all great.
They're all great.
But
would we say the Tiny Tempo one?
Oh, the Written in the Stars song it's good for rapping. That
A
brings
real
the
crowd-
crowd. That draws the crowd.
pleaser?
The crowd pleaser, one of the biggest crowd pleasers is Nothing on You by
By,
B.O.B.
B.O.B.
featuring Bruno Mars. That's one of the biggest.
Everybody loves the rap for some reason.
Yeah. Today we also performed at Faneuil Hall and all the girls were like, oh my God. Like, so,
And they like wanted our numbers and all that.
Oh wow! Listen, that's a great way to pick up the girls. So you say you street perform, you play at the Faneuil Hall?
we perform at Faneuil Hall in Boston, Massachusetts.
North Market 8.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, you don't have to
most of the
specify. It's
time.
okay.
It's the place next to Dick's. Very
Yeah.
much.
Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's
yeah.
Last Resort.
Oh, everyone knows that. Yeah.
Everyone knows that, and it's great. I'm also a street performer. I love street performing. I'm a musician also. We're all have the same passion. I mean, I might not be able to sing for my life, but that's beside the fact. But do you guys like performing on the street, like street performing? Do you like events more?
I think street performing is a lot better because it's like you meet new people all the time.
It's like, yes, and you get to meet different types of people. And I like to play my solo songs, and Dylan does his, we do our songs together, like classic rock and pop. So we get both types of crowd, the adults, the little kids, and the dance songs and all that stuff.
Well, I have to totally agree with you. I love performing on the street. I have to thank you guys for coming, but I have one favor to ask, and I'm sure the audience would love this too. If you guys could play just one more song.
Okay.
You could?
We have an idea of
We
what
have
to play. Okay.
Let's see that.
Okay, let's play.
Meantime, it's been a great show. We've had a lot to talk about. We talked to Larry, Chloe, we had the news. We had the TV Diner, and also if anyone would like to contact Dalton and Dylan, you can go to daltonanddylan.com, or you could reach their father at jletorney@comcast.net. Now, I'm going to send it over to Dalton and Dylan. Dalton, take it away.
Go ahead.
Waiting for the track.
Oh.
Oh, written in the stars, a million miles away, a message to the main. Oh, seasons come and go, but I will never change, and I'm on on my way.
Let's go. Yeah, you're listening now.
Nothing like this in a while. It's why they play my song on so many different times. Cause I got more hits than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody but raps. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully black. I cry teardrops over the massive attack. I only make hits like I work with a racket and bat. Look at my jacket and hat, so dang berserk, so down to earth. I'm bringing gravity back, adopted by the major. I want my family back. People work hard just to get all their salary tax. So come this rider from the ghetto like Mallory Black. Man,
Where the heck's all the sanity at?
dang, I used to be the kid that no one cared about. That's why I have to keep screaming till they hear you well.
Oh, written in the stars, a million miles away, a message to the main. Oh, seasons come and go, but I will never change, and I'm on my way. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, I needed a change. When we ate, we never took cause we needed a change. I needed a break. For a sec, I even gave up believing and praying. I even done the legal stuff and was leading astray. We say the money is the root to the evilest ways. But have you ever been so hungry it keeps you awake? Man, now my hunger would leave them amazed. Rain, it feels like a long time coming.
Bam!
Since the day I thought of that gunning.
Plan!
One day I had a dream, I tried to chase it, but I wasn't going nowhere. Running, man, I knew that maybe someday I would understand. Trying to change a 10 to 100 grand. Everyone's a kid that no one cares about. You just gotta keep screaming till they hear you out.
Oh, written in the stars, a million miles away, a message to the main. Oh, seasons come and go, but I will never change.